They're off. There goes Coming to Town out sharply for the lead. Joined on the inside, Playmore. Clark Gable comes away third. They drive for early position, and Coming to Town opens up now a 3-length lead. Playmore is second now by 3. Clark Gable in third now by 2 lengths, followed by Gleaming Revrack, a length and a quarter to that's Cassandra's Gold, and Psychot trails the field but is on the move as they drive by that early quarter. And that first quarter, 28 and 3 and up front. Your leader is Coming to Town, and Coming to Town now a length and a quarter. Playmore right there in second. Gleaming Revrack takes over third, now moving to second. Gleaming Revrack out after the leader. Entering the stretch now for the first time as they approach the half-mile juncture, and Gleaming Revrack is on the outside at nose in front. On the inside, and that's Coming to Town fighting back halfway home, and they've reached the half. 57 and 4 into the clubhouse turn, and Coming to Town is your leader now, 3 parts of a length. Gleaming Revrack is alongside a challenging second. Playmore right with the leaders in third. Psychot, he's moving up 3 wide, followed by Cassandra's Gold. Clark Gable, less than a half mile to pace in the race, and now off stride up the backstretch goes Playmore. Playmore now is off stride. 3/4 on the board, 3/4, 126 and 4 into the far turn, and Psychot is on the attack. Psychot with a rush under a left-handed whip to take command. Coming to Town is now moving back to second, followed by Cassandra's Gold. Clark Gable, here they come, turning for home, and Psychot is opening up the lead now with every stride as they come to mid-stride. It's Psychot with the lead. A late move on the outside of horses as they come to the wire by Clark Gable, but it's all Psychot tonight. Here they come. They're off. Halloween Night goes between horses out for the lead. Further out on the outside, Big Sty Guy, and there goes doing the bunny hop, charging through on the inside as they wheel into that first turn, doing the bunny hop as the early foot. Halloween Night is in second. Now it's about 6 lengths back to third to find Big Sty Guy. Another 3 lengths back now to Cam Fantastic, followed on the inside of horses, and that's doing the bunny hop as they drive, make that doing the bunny hop. Your leader by that opening quarter, 28 and 4 that first quarter, and up front doing the bunny hop maintains the lead now by 2. Halloween Night is second by 3 lengths, followed by Big Sty Guy. In third, it's 4 lengths back now to Cam Fantastic. Now moving to the outside, Odds On Legacy is on the move, and to the outside, Hunter J. Now following cover on the inside of us is Special Spec. Halfway home, 59 and 2. Now they move into the clubhouse, turning up front. Positions are on change, doing the bunny hop is your pace setter. Halloween Night getting that good trip in second. Pigsty Guy right with the leaders in third. On the outside, Odds On Legacy comes on to be fourth. On the inside, Cam Fantastic, that Special Spec. Now to the outside, now they crib into the backstretch. Less than a half mile to pace in the race. Doing the bunny hop is your leader. 3/4, 129 and 3. Doing the bunny hop into the far turn, a length and a quarter. Halloween Night charging on the outside, and here comes Halloween Night up to challenge for the lead. Here they come, turning for home, doing the bunny hop under urging. Halloween Night charging at him on the outside. Through the stretch they come. It's doing the bunny hop with the lead and drawing clear. It's doing the bunny hop at the wire. Halloween Night up for second, close for third, Pigsty Guy. Number 2, doing the bunny hop, the winner. Number 3, here they come. They're off. There goes Patient Max in the center of the track out for the lead. On the inside, Harper Bullock is there. Hector Jester, Society Sport on the extreme outside. They dive into that first turn, and your early leader is Hyperbolic, but Patient Max is up on the outside. Noted Challenge in second. Hector Jester right there in third. 2 lengths back now. Society Sport now drops in. 2 lengths back to Beloit Cowboy. Another 2 lengths back to Extra Chief. It's 3 lengths to Gabriel in Flight. Trailing by the quarter, Holly Hill Fiesta, and they're by the quarter. 28-1, and up front it's Patient Max, and Patient Max leads into the stretch, but here comes Hyperbolic, and up and challenging second as they approach that half-mile juncture. On the inside it's Patient Max, on the outside Hyperbolic, and Hyperbolic from the outside now powers on by. Patient Max back to second, on the outside Hector Jester first over, halfway home 57-4. Now they move into that clubhouse turn. On the inside, Hyperbolic with the lead. On the outside, Hector Jester alongside a challenging second. On the inside, Patient Max right with the leaders in third. Here comes Beloit Cowboy now following cover. On the outside, Extra Chief. He's set to go 3 wide. 3 wide he goes. Now they race up the backstretch as they drive by 3/4 on the board. 127-4 into the far turn they race, and Hyperbolic is on the inside, but Extra Chief charging second on the outside, now moving to third. Beloit Cowboy, here they come turning for home. Hyperbolic, he cuts the quarter. Extra Chief now, he swings out for the drive, and down the stretch they come. It's Hyperbolic under the whip. Extra Chief is charging. Hyperbolic and Extra Chief. Here comes Extra Chief, and Hyperbolic at the wire. They're off. Hot Shot Cam goes for the top. On the inside of him goes Broadway's Town. Down on the extreme outside, Backlash is charging up. Now they drive into that first turn, and now we have 3 horses that are across the track. And between horses, Chell's Inheritance. Chell's Inheritance has the lead 3 points of a length. On the inside, Mr. Prognosticator holds on the inside second, but up on the outside, Hot Shot Cam was third, now moving second, going right after the leader. 28-4 now that early quarter. On the outside, Hot Shot Cam now to take command of neck. Chell's Inheritance holds on the inside second. Mr. Procrastinator right there in third, alongside that's Home Pro Cayman, and 2 lengths back now to the outside that's Broadway Chaperone, followed by Broadway Standout. Incredible Joe now swings to the outside, followed now by Backlash. They drive by the half-mile juncture. 58-3, another halfway home into the clubhouse turn. That's Chell's Inheritance with the lead. On the inside, Mr. Prognosticator running his heels and second. 3 wide. Here comes Home Pro Cayman. Now third. Now moving second. 3 wide. Going right up after the leader. They curve into the backstretch. 3 horses now across the track. Between horses, Mr. Procrastinator on the outside. Home Pro Cayman alongside these 2. Noses apart by 3/4. 129-3 into the far turn. Mr. Prognosticator is your leader on nose. Home Pro Cayman alongside a challenging second. Broadway Standout under urging in third, followed on the outside of horses by Broadway Chaperone. Here they come now turning for home. Here comes Home Pro Cayman, and Home Pro Cayman in the center of the track now has the lead. On the inside, a late move by Broadway Standout. Home Pro Cayman at the wire. They're off. On the far outside, there goes Bad Seed winging out for the lead. Midnight Rambler comes away second as they dive into that first turn, and Bad Seed opens up on the field now by 3. Midnight Rambler is second by 2 lengths. Joe Varro in third now by 2. Noteworthy Wolf is tucked in, followed by Axe Farm Boy, another 2 lengths back. Fox Valley Jenkins, another 4 lengths back now. Smashing Hit, trailing the field first. Society by the opening quarter. 29 seconds flat the first quarter, and Bad Seed has the lead now by 2. Midnight Rambler is second, a length and a quarter back. Joe Varro in third. On the inside of horses, here comes Axe Farm Boy moving up on the outside. Now moving up with cover, that's Fox Valley Jenkins. Approaching the half-mile juncture, Bad Seed is your pace setter, and they're by the half-mile juncture. 59 and 2. Positions up front to run change, and Bad Seed has the lead on the inside, and that's Midnight Rambler getting that great trip in second. Axe Farm Boy inching third on the outside, followed on the outside. Fox Valley Jenkins is moving up. That's Javaro looking for Racing Room, followed on the inside. Noteworthy Wolf and Smashing Hit. Out of the turn, they race up the back stretch, and Bad Seed now regains the lead and has the lead now, 3 parts of a length. 3/4 on the board. 129 flat into the far turn. Bad Seed is your leader. Axe Farm Boy is on the outside trying to come on second. Midnight Rambler looking for Racing Room. Fox Valley Jenkins moving up. 3 wide. Here they come turning for home. And Bad Seed now has the lead under urging. On the inside, Midnight Rambler is trying to come through. It's Bad Seed with the lead. It's all Bad Seed. Midnight Rambler up for second. They're off and pacing. There goes Storm Go, and Storm Go jets out to the top. On the inside, Prohibitive now comes away into second. Keystone Throng right with the leaders in third. A length and a quarter. KAB Command another 2 lengths back to English Sunrise, followed on the inside by Aggie. Radio now trails the field out of the turn, and as they race for that early quarter, Storm Go is your pace setter. Prohibitive in second off the quarter. 28 and 3 now that early quarter. It's 2 lengths back. Keystone Throng is right there in third. Another length and a quarter back to KAB Command, followed on the outside. English Sunrise Eggy. Radio at the end, entering the stretch now for the first time as they approach that half-mile juncture, and Storm Go leads the way now by 2 as Prohibitive is tucked in second. On the outside, Keystone Throng first over, followed on the outside of him, that's KAB Command. 58 seconds flat. Now the race is half over. Now they wheel into that clubhouse turn with Storm Go, and Storm Go a length and 3/4. Prohibitive stalks the leaders every move in second. Keystone Throng on the outside third, followed on the inside. Eggy needs Racing Room as they curve up in the backstretch. Now drive up the backstretch with less than a half mile of pace in the race, and up front your leader is Storm Go. 126 and 4 for the 3/4. Storm Go leads the way into the far turn. Prohibitive running his heels in second. On the outside, Keystone Throng in third. Here they come turning for home, and Storm Go has the lead under mild urging. Prohibitive, he swings out for the drive, and through the stretch they come. Storm Go with the lead, and Storm Go opens up to the wire. It's Storm Go, Prohibitive, and Eggy up for third. Here they come. They're off. On the inside, there goes Willie Buck out for the lead. Between horses, Fox Valley Premier, Maxie Wabbit, King Armand now charging up. Now they dive into that first turn, and from the outside, King Armand is up to challenge, and King Armand now takes command. That's Willie Buck in second. 2 lengths back. Fox Valley Premier into third. Maxi Webbit is 2 lengths back. Followed now by Boomerang. Another 2 lengths back as they drive by that opening quarter. And they've hit the quarter 28 and 2. And up front, King Armand is your pace setter. 2 lengths. Willie Buck is second. First over on the outside, Fox Valley Premier. Now ranging up in third. Now to the outside, that's Maxi Webbit. Followed by Boomerang's Concrete Ribbon. Trailing the field, Carrie's Legacy. Approaching the half-mile juncture, it's Dave McGee and King Armand showing the way. And now the fair's halfway home. They've hit the half in 58 and 1. King Armand into the clubhouse turn now leads by 2 lengths. Followed by Fox Valley Premier in second. On the inside, Willie Buck is still right there saving ground. And to the outside of horses, Maxi Wabbit is on the move. On the inside, that's Boomerang. Concrete Ribbon carries Legacy. Now midway up the back stretch, it's King Armand, your leader, and King Armand has a length on top. 127 and 2 for the 3/4 into the far turn, and King Armand now lets out a little, and King Armand opens up the lead by 2. It's a battle for second. Willie Buck and Fox Valley Premier. Here they come, turning for home. King Armand leads the way. On the inside, Willie Buck now is back to second, and Willie Buck swings out for the drive. As they come to the wire, it's King Armand with the lead. It's going to be King Armand close for second. Number 4, King Armand was first. They're off. CEO on the outside, hustling up for the lead between horses. Monster Mac, Power On. They charge into that first turn, and Monster Mac now has the early lead. CEO moves alongside a challenging second. Followed on the inside, that's Power On. Right there in third, 2 lengths back. Double Time J. It's 5 lengths back to JD Shadow. Followed by Go Sailing. Mordred, Ken's Bunny now trails the field, and they're strung out by the quarter. 28 and 1 now that opening quarter. Monster Mac is your pace setter, a length and 3/4. CEO closing the gap in second. Here comes Double Time J. First over on the outside third. Now Power On is now moving back to fourth. JD Shadow now moving to the outside. Also on the move on the outside of horses. Now with the rush, Mordred. As they approach half-mile juncture, Monster Mac, your leader. 58 and 2. Another race is half over, and Monster Mac into the clubhouse turn, but Double Time J drives at the leader on the outside, a challenging second. CEO right with the leaders in third. JD Shadow has range on the leaders in fourth. Power On, he's now moving to the outside, and Power On is on the move. Up the back stretch, they race with less than a half mile the pace in the race. On the inside, it's Monster Mac, but Double Time J driving second, 3/4. 127 and 3 into the far turn they race, and Monster Mac has the lead now under urging on the far outside. Here comes Power On, and now they turn for home. Double Time J, Power On the inside. CEO is there. Down the stretch they come. Monster Mac leads the way under urging. CEO another try. It's Monster Mac and CEO. It is Monster Mac, CEO at the wire. Here they come. They're all fine, pacing a good start with 4 horses in a battle for the lead. But on the inside there goes Master Mark Grace, charging through now. Master Mark Grace with a nose in front. Greek Fire alongside a challenging second. Followed on the outside of horses, Oliver G. Slim parked in third. That's Glasgow Henry, now tucked in fourth. It's another 2.5 lengths back now to Anxiety Flew as they drive now by that opening quarter, and it's a battle for the lead. That first quarter, a lively 27-2 into the far turn for the first time. Greek Fire is your leader on neck, but Oliver G. Slim alongside a challenging second. Master Mark Grace saving ground with the leaders in third. Glasgow Henry has range on the leaders in fourth. Now to the outside, Anxiety Flew looking for cover, and on the outside, Go Ahead, Try It is on the move, but you can. Anxious Willie halfway home. They've hit the half in 56-1. Now they move into the clubhouse turn, and up front, positions are on change with Greek Fire on the inside on neck. Oliver G. Slim alongside a challenging second. Anxiety Flew now 3 wide, and here comes Anxiety Flew also on the move on the outside. Go Ahead, Try It. Now they race midway up the backstretch, and now from the outside with a rush, here comes Anxiety Flew. 3/4, 125-3. Into the far turn they race. Anxiety Flew as the lead is opening up now by 3. Here comes Go Ahead, Try It, trying to come on in second. Here they come now turning for home. It's Anxiety Flew with the lead. Go Ahead, Try It swings out for the drive. Dean McGee going to the whip. It's Anxiety Flew with the lead. Go Ahead, Try It is trying to come on, but it's too late. It's Anxiety Flew. Go Ahead, Try It up for second. Here they come. They're off. There goes Lake Hills Pete on the inside, hustling out for the lead. Bingo Johnny moving right with him as he comes away second around the early turn. Lake Hills Pete is on the inside, now a length on top. Bingo Johnny settles in second, 4 lengths back to third. Finds Broadway Bastion, another 2 lengths back to Broadway Preview. Jeffrey's Pet, Fox Valley Arsenic trails the field now as they race by the quarter, and that quarter was 27-3. Your leader is Lake Hills Pete. Bingo Johnny now right on his heels in second. It's 3 lengths back to Broadway Bastion, another 2 lengths back to Broadway Preview. Jeffrey's Patton still trailing Fox Valley Arsenic. Positions are now on change as they enter the stretch for the first time and drive for that half-mile juncture. Your leader is Lake Hills Pete, and Lake Hills Pete up by 2. 56-2, a lively first half, and Lake Hills Pete takes him into the clubhouse turn 2 on top. Bingo Johnny getting that great trip second. Broadway Preview first over on the outside. On the inside of us, that's Broadway Bastion saving ground. To the outside, Jeffrey's Pet, Fox Valley Arsenic trails the field. Midway up the backstretch, and Lake Hills Pete is your pace setter. 3/4 on the board, 125-2. Lake Hills Pete into the far turn. Bingo Johnny drives out of the 2-hole in second, followed now by Broadway Bastion. Here they come now turning for home. It's Lake Hills Pete with the lead. On the outside, Bingo Johnny, Broadway Bastion. He ducks to the open stretch. Lake Hills Pete with the lead. Broadway Bastion on the inside. Bingo Johnny. Lake Hills Pete at the bar. Here they come. They're off. It's Why Not Me sprinting out for the lead. Between horses, Bill the bartender. There goes Lake Hills Doc. They drive into that turn, and Lake Hills Doc from the outside powers up to take command. Why Not Me holds on the inside second. That's Bill the bartender. He's right with the leaders now into third. 2 lengths back to Slumlord, followed down by Magicam. Another 2.5 lengths back. Bold and Sassy, followed down by Magic. That's Handsome John. Never skip by. Trails the field. 28-3. for that early quarter. And Why Not Me is your pace setter a length, followed by Lake Hills Dock right there in second. Now first over, here comes Bill the Bartender, now third. Now moving second, he's out after the leader as they enter the stretch for the first time and drive for the half-mile juncture. Why Not Me is your leader, but Bill the Bartender pulls alongside a challenging second. Lake Hills Dock right there in third. Magic Cam now following live cover. 58-3 for the half. Into the clubhouse turn, Why Not Me maintains the lead. Bill the Bartender is alongside a challenging second. Now three wide. Here comes Magic Cam on the inside. Lake Hills Dock needs racing room. Now they curve into the box stretch. Now they drive now as they move by the 3/4 mile marker. Why Not Me on the inside. Magic Cam alongside 128-3 for the 3/4. Into the far turn they race. Why Not Me has a nose in front. Magic Cam alongside a challenging second. That's Lake Hills Dock right there in third. Here they come now turning for home. Why Not Me cuts the corner. Magic Cam swings to the outside. A late move on the outside by Bill the Bartender. It's still Why Not Me with the lead, and it's going to be Why Not Me at the wire. Here they They're off. On the outside, here comes Moutzy out for the lead. Now moving through High Risk Express. Bold Reward. Now they dive into that first turn. And on the inside, High Risk Express. But on the outside, Moutzy. And Moutzy alongside a challenging second. Bold Reward right there in third. King's Cab comes away on the inside. Followed by Ideal Centurion. Red Cap. Followed by Splendid Appeal and Harmony Oaks Paul. Now they're moving by the quarter. 28 seconds flat that early quarter. And up front, Moutzy is your pace setter a length. High Risk Express right on his heels in second. On the inside, Bold Reward saving ground in third, but Ideal Centurion now comes over on the outside. Followed on the outside now, moving up with cover. That's Red Cap. As they approach the half-mile juncture, Moutzy on the inside, Ideal Centurion alongside these two are battling for the lead. 59-1. The race is half over. Into the clubhouse turn, and Moutzy is now under urging. On the outside, it's Ideal Centurion, still trying to come on in second. High Risk Express, right with the leaders in third. Red Cap inching up on the outside, followed on the inside by Bold Reward. Splendid Appeal is now on the move as they drive up the backstretch and move by 3/4. 128-3. Into the far turn they race. It's still Moutzy, and Moutzy has a neck in front. On the outside, Ideal Centurion still trying to come on in second. It's High Risk Express. He's waiting for that open stretch. Here they come down the stretch they go. It's Moutzy with the lead. On the outside, that's Ideal Centurion. On the inside of horses, a late move by Splendid Appeal. It is Moutzy with the lead. Two horses at the wire. That is a photo finish. Please hold all tickets.